everybody, welcome back to another episode of Spilling Tea with Samantha and Dr. B.
That's me. We're back. Well, I guess we didn't go anywhere.
Oh yeah, we always say we're back.
I know. We're back. Where did we go? I have no freaking clue. I
We went
slept in
back
my
to
own
our
house
very
last
busy
night.
lives.
Yes.
I need to say something because I don't think I personally said something on Spilling Tea. I don't think I've said
Are we announcing?
Yeah.
Is this an announcement
This is
time?
announcement
Okay.
video.
All right.
Do you
It's
wanna announce
announcement
it? I don't know
time.
what to-
Oh my God, Samantha, what's your big announcement?
I am being published, my first novel. Yay! My first-
Big deal.
Yeah, we will be making videos up until the release and after.
Yeah.
But just to tell you, I am publishing my first sci-fi novel, feminist sci-fi novel. It's called Dawn Amongst the Stars. If you go to my website below, it has all the information, and I'm really excited because that's coming out May 21st of this year.
Just a few short months away.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, I may or may not have seen the cover already.
Yes.
And it is super fun, and I've read like little tiny snippets, and it's changed over time and stuff. And I am honestly like super excited to read the full book, the full finished book. I'm like really pumped about it.
Thanks, thank you.
It's gonna be amazing.
I'm really excited to finally share it with people and have people to talk to about it instead of just myself, because it's really lonely when only you know what happens and you're like, I wish people knew. But yeah, I'm really excited.
Yay!
Stay tuned. We'll tell you more about that.
More deets to come.
We also have a cool surprise. I'm gonna get it kind of close. We're gonna open it in a second. We were sent a gift by one of our fans, Diane from Detroit. Hey girl.
Hey Diane.
Thank you so much for our gift. Let me just. I thought this was gonna be like.
I thought it was gonna be like, oh, whew, and then it was gonna pop
Me too.
right
I was
open.
like, oh no.
All right. Well, when did you get this coffee cup?
Christmas time, Christmas Hanukkah time, which now is like a long time, but whatever. But here it is. It is a teacup that says "Spilling Tea with Samantha and Dr. B."
Oh.
And we're gonna add to our sweet background. Hey Augustus, how you doing? And we're gonna put it up here.
Thank you so much, Diane from Detroit. That is a very exciting time. We can see it right there. Look at it. Ta-da! And it is a nice display case, just commemorating the fact that this is something. I think we're up to several subscribers now.
Yeah, thanks everybody. So great
Thanks
to
for
meet you.
subscribing.
In the comments below, kind of introduce yourself if you're feeling up to it. We'd love to get to know you and what you're interested in. And again, if you ever have any questions, go to both our websites. You can definitely submit questions anonymously, or you can just like hang out with us and talk with us and let us know what you want to see next on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. So to kind of round out this video, we thought it would be fun to go back a little ways, not back, but like back to some of our roots, some of the things that we love doing, and pull out some random questions and answer them.
From viewers like you.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you this question. You're not allowed to see it.
Okay.
Okay. What is? Oh wait, we've already answered this one.
Okay.
What is one of the weirdest cases you've had as a sex therapist? Without divulging any details, of course.
I want to say it was weird.
De-identify.
Like weird in a negative way, what I want to say. Like I don't think any of my cases have been weird.
Well, our barometer
negative.
for weird, I think, is a little different than the average person's barometer.
I was surprised, if you will, that one case that I had where the individual hadn't had sex in many, many years. I'm talking like 2 decades worth of no sex. That for me, I was just like, oh.
Sex is so important. Why did you stop?
I really like sex. I was like, no. So that was weird. It was a fun case to work through and figure it all out. Unfortunately, we didn't get to dive into the exact issue, if you will. But I definitely was challenged by that case and learned a few things about myself and sex therapy in general. So
yeah,
I liked it.
Cool.
What about you?
Oh, I would say, like, so I'm going to try and, like, flip it to, like, what I think other people would think is the weirdest case. Because I honestly I don't have that same barometer. Everybody has jokes around with me, and I don't have a line. I don't know where it is. I don't know where the boundaries are. I don't know what's weird.
Look down by.
It's like, actually, it's like over there somewhere, and I'm like, I've never visited. I don't know what it is. So I'd say the one that most people have like a stronger reaction to is the case, and I've talked about this when I visited your class too, is the case of a person that I was working with several states ago and several years ago that liked to be pooped on, like had feces and stuff. Was kind of into scat play and whatnot. Was having difficulty with their partner and all that other kind of stuff and understanding it and going through it. So I have had that, which most people when I say that, they're like, wait a minute, so where was the poop? Like, did it...
What is just weird?
What
Because my
happened?
thing is like, okay, sanitary, like making sure everybody's safe, and there's not like germs like lingering afterwards. But I wouldn't be like, oh, that's nasty. It's just like, what are we gonna do to like?
So was there a
make sure it's clean?
or...
yeah.
Yeah. So that was an interesting case. I liked that one.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. You get to pull one now.
I get to pick one.
Yeah.
I hope it's a good one.
Okay.
Oh, I like this one.
Okay.
What has your job? Sorry. I'm gonna rewrite this one.
We're
How
fixing
has
grammar.
How has your job helped you understand other people? And what about other people?
I would honestly say that my job hasn't helped me to understand people, like in terms of like my job as a therapist or as a teacher or educator researcher hasn't really helped me understand more people.
Really?
I would say it's just because like I think there's been other things that have influenced so much that that's not the first thing that jumps to mind. I'm sure it has. I would say it's like dealing with the some of the exceptional difficulties of some people in my professional life and professional career that has really, I think, adapted and
Excuse me, sorry.
adapted and helped me change over time. That's really had an impact on my life. Is like more so dealing with the people that I work with, which thankfully is no longer the case with my current situation. But it's like especially when I first started in this world, it was difficult. There was a lot going on, and I think that really helped me grow and become a better person.
I think therapy in general for anybody who does this work is going to change in some way. For me, it was like patience. I'm still really bad because I have none. I still have no patience, but it's more like understanding, okay, that's not, whatever somebody said something, like that's not about me, or we're going to slow it down a minute because maybe they're coming from a different place. It's more like a dissection for me, so I would call it patience, but it's not like I can be like patient, just wait.
I don't think you're good at that at all. No.
I'm not. But it's understanding that other people come from a different place, and that's my kind of journey to be like, all right, it's not about Samantha, it's not how I would do it, it's how they would do it, and that works for them, and being kind of more accepting of that.
Yeah. Oh, what was that, Augustus? Oh, he says the most difficult part about his job was getting stabbed in the back.
I think that was Caesar.
Oh.
I think he's the one that.
Is he the one that did it?
I think so. No.
I'm not a history professor.
What is it? Et tu, Brute? No, he wasn't. That was Brutus.
Oh, okay.
So he had nothing.
What did he do? Did he even do anything? Did he deserve this?
I mean, he was hot as fuck.
Why has he got a bust?
It was cute.
Okay.
I think he was a good ruler.
We're gonna pull it back, and we're gonna say maybe he. I don't know. We'll let that one go.
You know what we need to do? We could one day. So my partner is a big like ancient Rome.
Oh, that'd be fun
scholar.
to have him on the show.
It would be fun to have him on the show just for a moment to like tell us a little bit about Augustus.
That's a
and,
great idea. Next show. Okay.
Stay tuned. Another question? Okay.
Okay. All right. This one has several good questions on it.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure we're not too long for you.
What do I do if my girlfriend's parents know we are physical, but aren't accepting of it and don't let us have privacy or time alone?
Do you have to do it at the house? Do you have to do it under their like jurisdiction?
That's a good point.
I mean, there's two of you. Do you like have to? Like, do you live there? There's somewhere. I'm going to answer with more questions.
Well,
do you live there? Do you have to have it there?
Well, I think I'm going to make some assumptions based on where we got these questions from. Is that some of these questions they're coming from adults, people over the age of 18,
yes,
who are most likely not living at home. Wouldn't you say?
I think it's a mixed bag.
It's probably a mixed
in
bag.
In today's world,
would you say like
afford living by themselves?
A 60% chance that they're living away from their parents. I mean,
yeah, 60 is probably generous.
Yeah. So in this instance, I'm thinking like maybe the girlfriend lives with her parents still. Maybe
and then the other person doesn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, why do you got to do it there? Like,
yeah.
I mean, do they still have spots where you can park? Is parking?
Oh
still
yeah,
there?
I'm sure that's a thing.
Yeah.
But then like if you get caught per se,
sure, I'm not saying don't do that.
Or kind of
like,
stuff.
I'm just saying if
Don't
you're
want that on
really
your
in a
record.
pinch, if you're really in a pinch.
Mm-hmm.
There's ways around it. I'm just wondering why is it you have to do it at the parents' house?
Yeah. Where's the craziest place you've ever had sex? Not in your home.
On a beach picnic table.
Ooh, that's fun. I had sex one time
It'd
in
be
a
fun
church
if you
parking
liked
lot.
the person that you had sex with. You have to like them.
Oh, that's true.
It was like, are you done fucking yet? Great.
All tea, no shade. Oh, okay. All right. Do we want to answer another one on this or pull one out? Or we have time? We have time.
I think so. I'm not sure how long.
Let's do
like,
one
dilly-dally
more.
in the beginning. Should
Let's
I, like,
do
read it
one
to you?
more. Yeah.
Okay. There's two good ones, and I can't. Did we ever answer something like that?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this one.
Okay.
Okay. Can a relationship fully recover after being cheated on?
I've worked with infidelity several times, and I want to say yes with caveats, okay?
Yeah, asterisk. There's an
yeah.
asterisk by that.
Because, yes, relationships can fully recover, but the full recovery is the understanding that, yes, you can go back to being, like, a loving couple
Sure.
and kind of move on
But
from
you
it.
can never go back.
But you're like the person will never forget. Like you never forget. Everybody seems to think that like after an affair you can talk yourself into forgetting that it ever happened and truly forgive and move on. You can forgive, but you never forget. And so it's gonna happen. It's a lifelong thing for the relationship, and just understand that it has changed and it will change over time. So it may be perfect for the next 15 or 20 years, but then when you're like really, really stressed out or something, or there starts to be some stress at work and you have to stay late or different things like that happen, somebody gets really upset, it's going to be like, oh, well, you fucked your secretary that one time, remember that? And it's like, yeah, everybody knows that's not helpful and we've dealt with it, but it's always going to be there. It's always going to be something that randomly comes up. Does that mean you should end the relationship and never come back? Absolutely not. What it means, though, is that you have to realize that it's just always going to be there and it's something that you'll continually work with.
I like to think of it like growth, right? You're always moving forward. So if something like that happens, it's always going to be there. You can't go back. You can't go back to your relationship previously.
Yeah.
It's either growing forward or you dissolve it.
Right.
Exactly. But you'll never be able to go back.
Yeah.
It's like you can't go
usually
back to
it's
the
gonna be-
beginning of the good old days of your relationship. I mean,
Yeah.
you're having sex like all the time.
Yeah.
And, like everyone's like,
No
oh my god, there's some
concerns.
like flowers just because, you
Just
know, like
because.
that's not.
Nobody does that.
Rocky, stop. Stop it. I don't know if you heard that, but he was barking. Or like his version of barking, which is like, Rocky. Seriously, we're filming right now.
Angry face. And here he comes. You want to say hi, Rocky? Come here. Come on up. Come on up. Say hi. Oh.
Anyway.
There he is.
That's it for today, folks.
Oh.
Anything?
All right.
Any last words?
I have no last words other than if you want to subscribe to us, we would love it. Give the video a like. We really, really appreciate it. Visit us on our social media.
Yeah.
And
Stay tuned for more details about the book launch.
yeah, there's going to be all kinds of fun stuff coming out, and it's going to be great.
Ooh, and we're going to do a giveaway. I think we're going to do
Ooh,
our
a
first
giveaway.
Yeah,
Ooh,
watch
that's
out.
exciting. Discussing that early.
we're gonna
It's
do
going to be a while before the giveaway, though, right?
Oh, yeah, but like, stay
Keep
tuned.
it, put it in, there's a back pocket, and you might want to put it in there just to like keep your booty warm when you're sitting down.
All right, y'all, stay safe out
Yes.
there. As always, we love to have you. See you next time on Spilling Tea with Samantha and Dr. B.
Bye.